let's continue where I left off with Devil May Cry 3. Hopefully things go according to plan. Um, uh, Stuff like that, so.
Well, this is my kind of rain. No wonder the sky looks so funny today.
Let me go!
Let you go? But it would be a waste if you ended up as just a pretty stain. What the hell was that for? Here I am trying to help you, and you show your thanks by shooting me? Whatever. Do as you please.
So he's a demon too.
I'm beginning to think I've got rotten luck with women. Come on, wimp.
welcome to anyone who's watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves and all that jazz. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm alive. I was freaking looking at something for a second, trying to find something setting wise, but couldn't find it. But yes, I am alive. I was muted. Hello, Glitchy Boo. Good sir. Yeah, you're not dead. Why would I be dead? Dead of stress? Probably. Chest has been hurting a little bit today, which is not a good sign. Um, Also, are you the only one in the chat, by the way? Or is there any other messages that I missed? Because I was muted for a bit. I think so. Give me a second. Also, I did pick up my own a written copy of Darksiders Genesis. So I'm going to set this on the shelf. Also, I'm going to try to find my phone. Because I got to look at chat so it's easier. So give me a second. I think we are lonely. Yes. Very much we so. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab my phone and see what the charge is at. Alright. My phone died on me earlier because, and so I had to go plug it up. I have my spare one, which is my original old phone, but the reason I don't want to use it, I don't even want to look at it, is because the old one has my original Twitter account on it, and I don't want to look at that or be tempted to look at anything from the old phone. No, if I get notifications, just for drama and posterity's sakes. Um, I've been kind of busy with a lot of stuff, trying to catch up with projects and all that jazz. Um, Plus, if I'm being frank, I've been out most of the day. I tried to catch up on my main project. Also, you there? I missed Connor's message. I didn't even I didn't know anybody joined. It wasn't I was here. If Here's the new thing, if I'm really silent either in the screens on a pause thing, I one of two things are going on. I'm muted and I don't have my television on the right thing, or or basically I'm just not genuinely paying attention because I'm a dumbass. uh, I have a bad habit of that. Um, to be frank. Uh, crap. Also, sorry for um not really paying attention the way I should have. Oh, crap. Hold on. Also, I might pitch some ideas throughout the stream. So, for fan comic stuff, because I know, um, sorry I've gone for a sec, but that's fine. Uh, if I'm being honest, I have a bad habit lately of not really paying attention the way I should, especially with the chat. Um, at least the way I need to. Hold on a second. Um, hold on, really quick. Uh, give me a second. I'm checking some stuff. Uh, sorry, not that. Yeah, not that. Yeah, yeah, it's replaying older messages right now. Um, Give me a minute. Post that there. There we go. My apologies. I need to pay attention to chat. Have such an art block. Do you have any suggestions of what I should draw? Me, for all I know, I could be Batman. Art block. If I'm being honest with you, usually art block's tricky because I've had it occasionally. Best thing I can give you is experiment. Draw stuff that's out of your comfort zone and basically find a way, like basically, um, for me, when the thing for me is I always like to experiment and try and draw characters or things that I'm not as familiar with or just in general that I don't have even an affinity for. So Alex Ross, he did a video at one point, and he said when it came to comic stuff, he used to do Oriel ads, like stuff for like magazines and all that stuff when they actually were paying people to draw that type of stuff. But basically, that type of stuff tests your patience to draw the things that are asked of you, or basically draw stuff that's a little bit different. So, like drawing cars, drawing buildings, drawing backgrounds, stuff like that. Because it's not always going to be drawing superheroes and super like animals and stuff like that. Like basically draw whatever catches your eye in the moment, because the more you basically experiment and do the stuff that's completely different, it might help to basically experiment and try something a little different once in a while to freshen up your skill set and stuff like that. Because if you're doing something for a long period of time, like I've been doing digital for feels like now a very long time, if I try to do traditional right now, I would be so rusty it would not matter. I wouldn't be able to do it. And okay, like I'm gonna try like fan comics. No, don't do that. 3 reasons why. I tried doing my own solo fan comic stuff. It's too damn difficult. Start small. If you're gonna do comic stuff, don't do. Here's the thing. If you're gonna do comic stuff, my advice is start small and do like maybe strips. Because if you're trying to go out of your way to do something like that, like you see Marvel, how they do their comics and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to do that. That's a tough reality and a tough pill to swallow, but you're not. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not there saying you can't do it at all. I'm saying you can't do it right now, because the difficulty with a comic is there's a lot of things to it. You have to you first have to know the story you're trying to tell with the panels, interplay, action, storytelling is a bigger thing with a comic, and what it is you're trying to tell. And for me, for anyone, I believe that that's the thing. Because, for instance, also you have to think, comics have multiple layers to them. You have the letterer, you have the inker, you have the penciler, you have the script writer for the comic itself. if you're going to do all of that, you best be prepared to be stressed out of your goddamn mind. Because if and also you have the shader and the colorist. I have done. You've seen that I did a page for a fan comic of my own for Star Wars. There is a reason I never attempted to completely finish page 2. Because there was a lot of problems with page 1 that, A, I couldn't fix on my own. And B, I feel like there's a lot that needs work, which I did think about sending them, actually, now that I have it in my brain to do that. Give me a second. Let me go to my Gmail real quick. I'm not sitting there trying to put you down. Don't get me wrong. I want to clarify. I don't think it's in your best interest to do it. I'm not going to sit there and say you can't, but I do feel like it's in your best interest more to start small, because one, with a comic, there's so many layers to it, and it's not easy. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not easy because, one, I've done it. I know how complicated it is, and you actually have to think about stuff. Because for instance, if you go back and read the old school comics and stuff like that, you will notice that there was problems even with their stuff. Um, um, Hold on a second. To read this. But the thing is, like with the comic, you have first you have to think about here's the thing. You have to think about three things. One, the story, because the panels tell the story. And two, you also have to think about, okay, what is the action between A to B? Your eyes follow each panel. So it's going from left of the page to right of the page. So it's bingo, bammo, bingo, bambo, bingo, bammo. And you have to, know, one, that you also have to understand what's going on. So, for instance, there's that fan comic from a friend of mine for the Has Been Hotel thing. You know, basically Lilith is talking with Alistair. She basically, you can see her finger on his shoulder. He looks down. The panel below that, she's all the way away, and basically he's further away, and then basically bottom panel, he's like angry about something because she said something, like stuff like that. Or for instance, my Star Wars fan comic, the biggest thing to learn is like the storytelling is through panels, and that was a difficult thing for me to learn. For instance, let me scroll down here. Like basically having your story and stuff like that. So, like, Trilla is the main panel. You show a silhouette of Vader in the background. You zoom in on her face. She's crying. Below that panel, you have Vader. Third panel up top, you have her. Vader's closer in the thing. Basically, Cal and what's her name are basically lightsabers drawn. Last panel is her basically crying again, but Vader's behind her. Then you basically see Vader swing at her. Then you can break up that panels where you have like it's all about the storytelling and interplay action. You have to think about that stuff because one, I actually might try. Hold on. Share, copy link. Saving time by turning the thanks. I could try to put it in the chat. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what the fuck is it doing? Oh, there we go. I don't know if that's gonna work, but there's like a photo uh, of one of my comics, which was the Star Wars one. Like I'm saying, sometimes you have to think about A, the storytelling of what you're trying to accomplish, and you also, it's best to write the story down in a sense where it's not overcomplicated. So with the dialogue, that is basically something that you can switch between inner dialogue being in your head or outer dialogue. And with dialogue boxes, you can play around with that stuff, but it's not as easy. And that's the thing. My advice for you is if you want to do a comic, you have to first commit to drawing like the human figure as best as you possibly can first, and then once you have that grasp down, then you can move on. If I'm gonna recommend, let me put some videos in the chat that I can recommend you. Uh, um, uh, for there we go. That documentary, I'm gonna share that. Put that in the chat. Um, I'll leave that. I'll put that linked in the chat. I'll link Alex Ross storytelling. There we go. Another one. Let's see. Hold on. Alex Ross. I might as well, you know what? I'll just link you Alex Ross's channel, and you can watch pretty much all his videos. I recommend it because of obvious reasons. Also, maybe check out what was his name? Bill Sienkiewicz. That's another comic book artist. So that might help you on another front. Because these are guys have been doing comics for a long time. I don't know. I can't sit there and say, you know, basically how to do comics. Like, I've not done too many myself. But I can say, you know, give some advice from what I've understand, what I've picked up from other people in the comic industry, from advice they've gave me, and other people also. Because, like, the panels are like your camera. You can basically do stuff from any angle you want to, if you can, which is not always easy. I'm going to die, but I'm going to mute myself real quick because I have low health in my style. It's bad. So Virgil's just standing up here with the rain. He is the storm that is approaching.
You showed up.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
My sincerest apology, brother. I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the bash.
Whatever. At any rate, it's been a whole year since we last met. How about a kiss from your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this? So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
You got that right.
Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out how to do something. But yeah. Ow. Dang it. I'm gonna change styles real quick. There we go.
You showed up.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
My sincerest apology, brother. I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the bash.
Whatever. At any rate, it's been a whole year since we last met. How about a kiss from your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this? So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
You got that right.
Nope. Shit. Damn.
just don't like you, that's all.
Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. Might controls everything. And without strength, you cannot protect anything. Let alone yourself. Yes. Now the spell Sparta cast will be broken. I see a devil inside you has awakened as well.
Wait. We should leave. For the moment we have all that we need.
Also, it's alright if you have to go, you gotta go. It's fine. Whoa, yeah. First time Dante unlocks his devil trigger. If I remember correctly. Ugh.
think I'm kind of done for the night. Because I don't think anybody's watching, and I'm getting tired. So. Yeah. What time is it? 11? Yeah. I usually stream till around this time anyways.